Hi and welcome back to Softonic.com. I'm Alex, and we are today playing a bit of the Evolve demo, which is it's a beta for a game that's coming out in a few months. It's actually coming out in February, and it's a 4v1 asymmetrical versus match, basically. Now, it's taken a little bit of inspiration from Left 4 Dead in the sense that there's four of us here. We've all picked a different role. I'm support. There's also a medic, a trapper, come hunter kind of character, and an assault class. Now, and our goal is to take out a monster in the world. It's actually a Goliath, massive thing, big teeth, and that's being played by another player. Now, we've got the Daisy there. She's the hunter's, I'm going to say dog, clearly not a dog, but that can help us sniff out the monster, and we are trying to hunt them down. But along the way, there are creatures in the world. Here we go, take that one down just to show you. And if they're of the right level, then they can give us buffs to help us fight the monster when they come along. Now, the monster's doing the same thing, which is taking down smaller monsters to level themselves up. We are competing for those kind of resources to power ourselves up and have more chance in the battle ahead when we finally meet each other and fight. Now, I can jump quite high with my jetpack, but eventually that runs out of fuel, leaving me left to climb up here. And I've got to go get back the rest of my team because they need me because I'm support. Now, the trapper's putting up an arena, or at least I believe that's her power, and it all kicks off. Now, this monster here has dropped a buff, as I was talking about before. If I hold the X button, then I pick it up, and my jump height has increased to 400, which will be handy for getting around. Now, we've got the monster's tracks. They have been found by Daisy, that dog thing, and we are now off after them. Now, as I said, I'm the assault class, so I have the laser, which is what I'm equipped with, in front of me now. If I hit this, it brings up an invisibility ability. If I hit the L button, then it brings up my airstrike option. And then if I hit B, then it brings up a shield that allows him to shield the other players. So whatever happens, they are all safe. Now, I'm not sure. No, I don't think that's the monster, so I'll leave it. Now, so far I've played, I think, 3 other games of this. And I have won twice, lost once. And the time I lost was very humbling. Lost big style. But the first game was very, very uneven. The monster didn't start running early enough because basically they spawn. We all spawn quite close together, but they get a little bit of a head start. Oh, that one was a bit angry at me, and it just didn't take off fast enough. So before I knew what was happening, I was already dead, and now I've angered this guy. Oh, he's given up. Okay. But as the monster goes up levels, which is something you can't necessarily see right now, hopefully we can see the monster. It would really suck if I never catch up with them. They gain levels, and eventually they'll hit level 3, and they get bigger and more powerful as they do so. When they hit level 3, they can take out like the power node, and that limits our abilities. There we go. It's just hit stage 2, so the monster's out there and is now more powerful. So we've lost our opportunity to kill it easily, well, more easily. But it's over there now, so if we can dash over there, then maybe we can win a chance. There we go, hunting it down. I got a direct hit on it there. Now I would like to use some of my other abilities to show you. Now, if I put this one up, I am now defending that character, so they're not going to die. Now, I think I can... Oh dear. If I keep them buffed, they can get in there. Oof. This isn't going well. So I protected them from dying there, but... Oh, but now I'm getting burnt, and now So that's the monster. And as you can see, it can make pretty short work of us if we're not working as a team. Which we were not doing very well then. Partly my fault. I could have probably got in there a bit earlier. But I am bleeding out. Which could lead to a not very fun video as I wait to be dropped from a helicopter back into the action. Here we go. Thank you. Oh no! Oh, I'm back. Don't know what happened there. Generally, I have to wait long to revive. Somebody must have done something. I'm going to take that out, see if it helps. Now, the monster is getting lower on health there. Ooh. Oh, and I'm down again. I've never even got to call in my airstrike. That's what I should do now. We got airstrike. Yes! I didn't do much, but I won the game for us. There we go. So I've dropped in an airstrike, and off it goes. The monster was already pretty low on health. Had it pinned against the wall there, and in comes the dropship to rescue us. So that is Evolve. It's an interesting game. I mean, it's very cooperative, and you're fighting this one other character the whole time, and they're off doing other things, and it's very, very different in the way you play, the very different abilities that you have between you. The only thing is, you don't really know how balanced it is. I haven't yet played as a monster, but it could very well be just a case of it's a one-trick pony, and you're very quickly going to tire of running around, and if you haven't got a team that works well together, then it's going to get very frustrating. So jumping into, what would you call it, random games here and there, pick-up games, might not be as satisfying. And of course, the conversely to that, if you don't have a good monster to play against, it's also going to be boring because you're just going to run them down like I did in my first game. Anyway, that's the Evolve beta. It's out in February. I'm sure there will probably be other chances for you to play it before it launches in some kind of evaluation form. Keep an eye out for it. It's certainly fun in short bursts. It'll be interesting to see how it holds up as a full experience.